So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, live and direct from my house again. It's your guy, your host, DLG Reppin. And I'm going to be talking football. Another football recorded episode. So I'm going to start off with Dresden. And the football club has decided to... this is called Dynamo Dresden. Sorry, let me repeat that. The football club have decided to self-isolate their playing staff because two of their players have contracted the coronavirus. My controls on the floor. So, it says here in this paragraph, Dynamo Dresden, who play in the second tier of German football, have put their entire squad and coaching staff into 2-week isolation after two players tested positive for coronavirus. Now, that's devastating. That could be devastating for their families, their wives, their children. I mean, two professional players. You know, that's hard. That is beyond hard, I'll tell you that now. That's devastating. It says here, I'm going to read more. The Bundesliga and Bundesliga 2 are due to restart on Saturday, May 16, which is technically this Saturday. You know, now it's been thrown into doubt, and rightfully so. Now that Dynamo Dresden have stated that their coaching staff and their whole playing squad have been put on a 2-week isolation due to the fact that two of their players have contracted the coronavirus. Now, every day, especially in this country, people are dying. And you know why? People are getting into their cars, making unnecessary journeys after unnecessary journeys. You know, there's been arrests, but not that I can think of. Well, I think the army needs to get involved. If the lockdown is to ease properly, and this coronavirus is to be extinct, then, you know, humans in this country need to do their part. And I'm sure in Germany, a lot of humans have done their part. However, it don't stop two players from contracting the COVID-19, and it's a shame. So I'm going to read some more here in this paragraph. It is set to be the first European league to restart following the coronavirus shutdown. Well, that's a decision taken by that's a decision made by the government and the Football Association, and they feel that it's safe to start the Bundesliga, then that's how they feel. I mean, if they feel it's safe and there's no one that will guarantee to contract the coronavirus, then let it be. But I don't know. You know, it don't sound reassuring when a football club in the Bundesliga 2 have decided against participating in any league matches because, you know, the situation is so bad. I mean, like I said before, if a footballer, high-profile footballer in this country contracts the coronavirus 24 hours after playing football and he passes away, you know, how are they going to feel? I mean, there's going to be answers to questions. His wife, his children. They're going to leave them. He's going to be leaving them behind. You know. How does the football club look his wife and his children in the eyes, and tell him that you know, you've lost your husband because we forced him to play football when he didn't really want to, and it wasn't safe, and I'm ever so sorry. That's not going to be enough. Sorry ain't going to be enough to bring him back, because he would be dead by now, 6 foot under. So I think if a Premier League club decides to self-isolate their whole entire playing squad and their coaching staff for 2-3 weeks, then I would fully understand that. Even if it's my team, Arsenal, I would fully understand that. You know, we had all this commotion about the pay rise or pay cuts, should I say. That caused a lot of commotion. But that's another story. I'll read some more of this Dynamo Dresden stuff. The fact is that we can neither train or participate in a game in the next 14 days, said Dynamo. Dynamo, should I say. That's true. It's a shame they can't participate in games. And what I've got here is oops, on the floor again. Right. You know, I just feel that if they want to stand by the decision, so I wish them all the best of luck. It's their decision, not mine. Their decision, and we should respect that. You know, I don't know too much about them as a club. Don't know too much about their playing staff or their coaching staff, but I just thought I'd read it out there. Football fans, if you're a fan of Dynamo Dresden, then get back to me by leaving your comments below, or any football fan who wants this discussion, then leave your comments below. Another one I could another one that I always say is yeah, smash the like button as much as possible, less of the thumbs down, and obviously the main one, the big one, the massive one, smash the hell out of the subscription button. Smash it with an immense passion. That's all I'm asking for. I said last night I may get 30. Today I might get 30 subscribers or more. It doesn't matter how many subscribers I want. I want as many as far possible. So do me the honour of good and smash me my subscription button. Yeah? The more subscribers, the better. I'm still on 28 out of a possible 70 videos. But smash the subscribe button for me, yeah? So let's move on to Newcastle's proposed takeover. Now, here, there's a lady. Yeah. Oh, it's not there. I can't read about it. But there's one lady who says, oh, I can read it. Yeah, there's a fiance of a murdered journalist called Jamal Khashoggi. Now, Jamal Khashoggi is a guy who was murdered, and he feels that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund looks set to finance 80% of a £300 million takeover of the club. But the fiance's come out and stated that moral value should prevail on takeover. So she is pushing to she and the representatives are pushing not to allow Newcastle to have this takeover, which is taking longer than expected. From the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, Newcastle should have had that owner in place. But however, I think he's got to go through a trial to see whether his offer of taking over Newcastle is legitimate and it's worthy of the takeover itself. Well, I can read a little bit about it here. Yeah. It says here, Newcastle United and the Premier League must put moral values ahead of financial gains, says the fiancé of murdered journalist. Jamal Khashoggi. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund looks set to finance 80% of a 300 million takeover of the club. Khashoggi was killed in 2018, with Western intelligence agency believing that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Now, Mohammed bin Salman is the guy who's going to be the owner of Newcastle if he gets over this trial. However, he has denied murdering Khashoggi, if I've pronounced his name right, Khashoggi, or Mr. Khashoggi. What's we don't know any more on that story, so we'll leave it as that. But it says there, moral values should prevail. Hatis Kengis, Kengis, if I've said that name right, told BBC 5 Live. Well, this one could drag on for a little bit, these takeovers. But if Newcastle were to get the takeover over the line, I'll tell you what, financially it could make them a force to be reckoned with. I mean, some would say a football club such as Newcastle can't attract players, but when you throw money at them, money talks all the time. Money talks. And when you throw the money at them, the wages, as well as a transfer fee, then they will come. And they will come and have a talk and listen to the offer. I mean, Newcastle are big in terms of their fans, but maybe not in their history. But that can all change in the next 5 years, 10 years to come, when Newcastle are competing at the top end of the Premier League to win it, and to compete in the Champions League as well. So they'll be looking at more than Steve Bruce, with all due respect. We're looking at a manager who's more proven than Steve Bruce. With all due respect to Steve Bruce, they'll be looking at a manager that can attract the better players from goalkeeper to attack. So time will come on that one. Time will tell. And let's see how it all pans out. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys do the right thing while we have this coronavirus on, yeah? And Boris Johnson will be speaking to the nation at 7 o'clock this evening. I won't miss that for the world. It'll be interesting to hear whatever comes out of his lips. Hopefully not lies coming out of his lips. However, this is your guy DLG Reppin. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, stay at home. Please continue to follow the government guidelines by protecting the NHS. They're under enough pressure as it is. And another thing, yeah, when you're going out doing your picnic and you're picnicking or whatnot, think about the lives that you're putting at risk as well as your own. Yeah, you can stop being so damn selfish. Some of you can stop being so damn ignorant, whether you're dumb or whether you're clever. You need to think about what you're doing. However, I'll end it here by saying thank you for listening, and I'll be back later on sometime in the afternoon, yeah? It's your guy again, DLG Reppin. Peace, bless and love. I'm out.